Minnesota Vikings need to improve the offensive line if they want to get to the promised land in 2021. And being all in on free agency and getting a guy that you know is good, even though, yes, you do have to pay up, does make a lot of sense. Jumping Joe Thuney for sure, but what if Washington lets right guard Brandon Scherff hit the market? Of course, it will be expensive, but you get what you pay for. You certainly do. Also, say it with me, hashtag cap is a myth, because ESPN came out with their 32 perfect free agent matches for all 32 teams. Great piece by Seth Galina. And he matched the Vikings up with Brandon Scherff. Of course, he and Kirk Cousins go way back like chiroprac. This is what they said, quote, the Vikings need at least some semblance of inside protection, and signing Scherff to reunite with Kirk Cousins would go a long way towards fixing some of Minnesota's woes on offense. Scherff has been one of the most underrated players in the NFL since entering the league, and he's coming off career high marks at both a pass blocker and a run blocker. Overall, his 86.3 PFF grade ranked fourth among all guards in the National Football League. Last season, Vikings guards produced a cumulative overall grade of 50.6, which is not good to go with a abysmally low 37.9 pass blocking grade. They need an upgrade here more than any other team in the league by far, end quote. So let's talk about Brandon Scherff today. Background, 29 years young, 6'5", 315, a former three-star recruit from Denison, Iowa, out west, way past Des Moines. He actually replaced Riley Reiff as the Hawkeyes left tackle in 2012. Woo! Connection, chemistry. Posted a 90.1 PFF grade his final season in Iowa City, 2014. Outland Trophy winner, unanimous All-American. Wow. Combine, absolute freak. Speed, quickness, strength, specimen. Was the 5th overall pick in 2015 by Washington. A great addition to an already good offensive line with Trent Williams, and built a wall in front of Kirk Cousins during his 3 seasons with Kirky Boy. Started right away. Spent his entire 6-year career at right guard for Washington. 4-time Pro Bowler. Last year was named to his first All-Pro team. Posted a career-high 86.3 PFF grade. Was 4th best in the NFL, behind only Quentin Nelson, Wyatt Teller, and Joel Bitonio. Perhaps you've heard of them. Washington franchise tagged him last year at $15.03 million, and if they tag him again, it'll be with that mandatory 20% raise, so it'd be at $18.036 million, which might be cost prohibitive. If he does hit the market, he's probably going to get $15 to $16 million per year and be the highest paid guard in National Football League history, depending on what happens with Joe Thuney. Now, he does have some injury concerns, where 2018 ended with a torn pec, 2019 had elbow and shoulder surgeries, and then 2020, early on in the year, missed some time with the MCL sprain, rebounded, was still an All-Pro, right? And the money's going to be tight, and the Vikings might have to make some big-time moves to afford him. Anthony Barr, Riley Reiff, Harrison Smith. But it can be done with the cap gymnastics of Rob Brzezinski. Plus, this would be the perfect time to be like, hey, Kirk, guess what? We know that you're not about a pay cut, but what if we told you that your ass will be protected? It won't be driven 6 feet under in the ground every single down, and we can get one of your buddies from Washington, one of the best guards in the league. If he says no to that, he's going to say no forever. So there you go. But I'm sort of sick of it. I'm sort of sick of offensive line is always a weakness and not addressing guard. And I believe in Ezra Cleveland. But if you get Brandon friggin' Scherff, plant his ass at right guard, move Ezra to left guard or potentially left tackle if you have to get rid of Riley Reiff, and team captain, just gutting after it, a guy that can both produce in the run or a run blocking game, work in zone, work in power, as well as pass protection, and then just check that box. That is done. What's one less thing to worry about? Because bottom line, going to be expensive, yes, and you may have to move heaven and earth to go get him, but he's a 4-time Pro Bowler, 2020 first-team All-Pro, so last season, very recently, is one of the best right guards in the National Football League, if not the best, and he's just coming into his prime at age 29. It would be a massive upgrade for the Vikings offensive line as a whole, and turn a weakness into a strength, and he could be the player that puts the Vikings over the top. And then we can finally be like, oh, well, what if Kirk has protection? He's going to have protection. Now let's see what he can do. And then if he's not that guy, time to S or get off the pot. But Brandon Scherff might be the missing piece to bring the Vikings to Jerome Barty next season. Woo! I'd like to see it. Even if it does cost $60 million per year. I don't care. It's not my money. Go. But your thoughts. Brandon Scherff, Vikings. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. We'll support that work. Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skull, production value.